Okay, y'all, we've got the first cut done. I have about 15 minutes before I need to go to my appointment. I'm gonna try and cut it before then so then I can go straight to the bus. So this is what we're working with. I did a pretty decent job if I do say so myself. Yahoo! Okay, so the second piece is now cut. Both pieces are officially cut. However, I need to get a mosey on and get to the doctor's appointment or else I'm gonna be late. I have about 7 minutes to leave my house and get on the road. So, see y'all when I'm done. Okay, y'all, just got back home. The doctor's appointment went great. In fact, it was never a doctor's appointment. I lied to you. It was a COVID test. I didn't want to say COVID test because the more you say COVID out loud, I feel like the more you attract it. So I tested negative. Thank goodness. My sister's graduation is this weekend. Didn't want to have to worry about that, but now I'm gonna pack up everything in my bus. I have my primer, my paint. We'll see how far we get with the door today. I'm so excited, I've made it, the bus, woo! You can barely see it. Ah! When it's days like, or like when weeks and days go by without seeing the bus, I start to get nervous, I start to overthink, blah, 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 blah. Is the bus okay? Will the bus still be there? You know, why am I not working on the bus as much as I could be? So being here makes me feel good. We're gonna get to work now. Okay, y'all, the package has been delivered, aka me. I am in the bus, so before I get everything from the car, I need to find a good spot where I can paint the pieces of wood. I'm thinking right here, because this is probably the least occupied area in the whole bus. I know it looks kind of messy. I promise I did clean the bus before I dropped it off. Apparently just not a good cleaner. Okay, whoop. I've just finished unpacking the bus. You can see the sawdust all over me from earlier, but that's okay. Now we're gonna get ready to paint. This is actually a really good spot because all I have to do is move this cone that my very kind neighbor gave me and somehow just shove this AC over just a few notches. Okay, so I have this trash bag that I'm going to cut up, lay all over the floor so I don't get paint everywhere. Granted, I'm going to cover this floor with subfloor in a few days, so it's not really the end of the world if there does get some paint on it. I'm looking for my scissors. I have located the scissors. I don't know why I've been doing that lately. I've been like talking as if this sentence is going to continue instead of continue, you know? Okay, this is a paintbrush. Hopefully she pulls through for this project. Let's get started. Okay, so cutting the trash bag up didn't work, and honestly, I realized it really wasn't a big deal because I can pretty much fit it all on this trash bag as is. It hangs off a little bit, but like I said, that's not a big deal because this floor is all gonna be covered soon enough. Okay, so I have the primer right here, Bullseye 123 primer. Got it all laid out, ready to go. I'm hiding from the sun because it's super hot, as you can see. Little outfit change. I did it, one, because I didn't want to mess up my Howard sweatshirt, but also, the sun is beaming. The sun is beaming. So yes, I have a paintbrush. I have this wide paintbrush, but I also have this paint roller that I got from Lowe's the other day. So I'm gonna see. Hopefully I can just use this paintbrush and then end up returning this, but I don't know, maybe it's good to have. What would I get, like $10 back? So this is what we're working with for today. Hopefully I can get this done as quick as possible. It's like a milkshake, like, ooh, so thick. Is she supposed to be like this? I wouldn't know. Okay, so I've started painting and no thoughts. Everything's going actually very fine. I was never really worried about this part. It was just more so doing it and getting it over with. But yeah, I'm gonna stop recording in a second, turn on some jams, and enjoy the moment. Okay, y'all, I have 2 out of the 4 mostly done. Obviously, I'd have to flip it over later or tomorrow. just sitting here jamming out to a playlist I made in 2019 for a concert I went to in 2019. Got Now Horan, Lizzo, Five Sauce, Louis Capaldi, Monster X. Got all of them on it. So I'm having a real good time. Why don't we? Painting is fun the first 2 seconds. Then after that, it's like, okay, when are you done? Because getting like all those sides and whatnot, yeah, that's annoying. But gonna do these two, gonna stop complaining. This one will actually be a lot easier because it's skinnier, or will that make it more difficult? It's giving more difficult, but less paint. The man, when I told him what I was doing, he was like, is this gonna be enough paint? I'm like, do you get a commission off of this paint can? Because this paint, as you can see, I've barely made a dent. Like I told you, I'm literally just making a door. Oh, actually, well, I told him there was gonna be a massive window in the middle of the door. But yeah, that's surely enough paint. Okay, I'm getting back to work. This is what we've got. This is what we're working with. Everything looks good. Okay, so it says it takes about an hour to fully dry. I have to read the can again to see when I can actually move it over to paint the other side. I would love to get that done today before I head back home. I have about an hour left of sunshine, so not too big of a rush. But while I'm waiting for that, those windows in the back, I actually want to delete them. I'm talking about these back windows. So I'm not going to do that today, but I want to get a closer look to see how I can do that when the time comes. I asked a bunch of people on Facebook Marketplace, no, not Facebook Marketplace, on like the Skoolie Facebook groups, and they said that if I removed like this rubber seal right there, basically the window won't necessarily fall out, but it'll be able to pry out. They said something about like a spline or a spine or something. I think this might be like where I would start. Looks simple enough, but I won't know until the time comes. Like I said, I literally just wanted to see. I also want to, so this window right here, I love the window. It's actually quite a massive window. However, my bed is going to be very lofted. So this window is actually going to be covered by half of my bed. So I want to figure out a way that I can move it up. That's a problem for the future. But yeah, so I see where they're talking about all I need to remove to get those windows out. And you may be asking yourself, Cindy, why would you want to remove those windows? Like, you're going to miss that view. I might miss the view, but that back wall right there is going to be completely blocked off. I will not be able to see anything because that is where my garage is going to be. So it's not like I'll be able to see the windows from the inside anyways. And that wall on the back, I will be using it as a volleyball wall. So I play volleyball. I plan to play volleyball on the road by meeting like different like teams, whatnot, like fun weekend games. And so I want to still be able to practice volleyball whenever I can. A huge part of playing volleyball, if you have ever played volleyball, you would know, it's just bouncing it off of a wall. It's a good exercise for me, so I stay in shape and I continue doing something I love. So that back wall was my compromise. When I bought the bus, I knew I was going to be creating some sort of wall on the outside of my bus that I could bounce a ball off of safely without breaking any windows. So yes, now that I've done all that talking, I think the wood is pretty much as dry as it is going to get tonight for me. So I think I'm going to start painting that second layer. Yep, I guessed correctly. This is pretty much dry to the touch. Let me check this one. Ooh, we got a soft spot there. Ooh. Okay, maybe not as well as the other one. What about this one? This is like the last one I did, but I didn't cake it on. Anyway, so this one seems pretty much good to go. I'm going to flip that one over, start painting that side, and then eventually I'll get to that one. Do you think that's a good idea? I feel like I am starting to get a little impatient just because the sun is starting to set and I want to get the other side painted today so that I can, well, you know, right now this is just primer, but I want to prime it so I can fully, I won't be able to paint tomorrow. Tomorrow's my sister's graduation. That's a bummer. Okay, well, I really do want to get this other side at least primed because then I can paint the next time I'm back with Optibus Prime. Okay, so I just went to go pick up this first piece of wood. It wasn't as dry as I thought it would. as I thought it would. As I thought it would be. Did you get the pun? Okay, anyways. My hands, you can't see them, but there's paint all over them from this failed attempt. Let's face it, y'all can see the sun setting on my face. I do not think I'm going to get to the other side today, which is really a bummer. Unless I prop it up. But if I prop it up, then the paint would like drip, wouldn't it? This is impatient Sydney thinking. And I like the way she thinks. Let's do it. What I'm doing right now is I'm laying these all up vertically so that I can just paint it real quick. May not be the best idea. I was gonna give y'all a little heads up and be like, now I'm no professional, but then I was like, I think they know. Something tells me they know I'm not a professional. So I'm going to prop this last one up, and yeah, I think this will be okay. It has to be, right? Okay, so I guess one of my main concerns now is I have accidentally stepped in some of this paint, so my crock is kind of tracking paint everywhere. I'm just gonna walk around enough so that it doesn't get into my car, because I do not think that's gonna come out. I'm gonna put this layer on pretty thin so that it doesn't like slide all the way down to the bottom. Like so. Why do I look like that? I promise I can look like a normal person. It's just like a combination of the lighting, the bonnet, the angle. On top of that, just my face. Like, my face does have some blame. I feel like right wrong with the first layer was I just did it too thick. But with this layer. Okay, so I'm still painting, but I wanted to film the outro for today's vlog because the sun is setting fast and I don't know if I'll be able to say bye to y'all. So I'm doing that now. I only have like 1.5 left of a plank to paint, but then I'm gonna be moving real quick. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Today was kind of productive. I need to wake up earlier, get things done sooner. This whole door could have been assembled if I really had pushed myself. But you know me, I had to relax a little, watch some Good Luck Charlie, had to eat something, get out of bed late. No. We are racing the summer now. I do not have time to relax. So I'm going to start trying to vlog as much as I can. Whenever I am working on the bus is when I'm going to try to do these daily vlogs. So stay tuned. Things are looking up. Probably won't get another daily vlog until next week because this weekend is celebrating my sister's graduation. So woo! Everybody say go Taylor, go Taylor, go Taylor. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and get this up tonight. Thank you for being here. You know where to follow me. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, duh. So follow me on all of those if you want to stay updated. I post different things across all social media platforms, updates in all different types of forms. So if you want to see that, if you want all the details, you know where to find me. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm gonna finish painting these right now. Bye. Okay, before y'all go, I did end up finishing. Thank you so much for joining me today. See y'all next time. Bye.